Did you watch the Masters of the Universe movie? It just came out in theaters. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, so there's going to be spoilers, okay? Real quick, if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. I would say I would give it a 7.5, 8, somewhere around there out of 10. But we're going to talk about the movie. I want to know your guys' opinions. And yeah, so let's talk about the movie. First off, what did I like? Beastman looked awesome. As you can see, I love Masters of the Universe. I'm a nerd, blah, 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 blah. By the way, I will make a video and show you guys some of my collection here. I got some pretty some rare stuff, dude. I'm a nerd. I collect action figures. Look, dude, you like Terror Claw's Skeletor? I got him right here, dude. Complete. So what did I like? I mean, I like the movie as a whole. Like I said, it probably a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'm a fan. I'm a Masters Universe fan, so I'm a little bit partial to it. There are going to be some spoilers. I liked the cameo by Dolph Lundgren. Lunging, dude. He's lunging at you, dude. He's going to cut your head off, dude. Yeah, with the sword. Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren. I didn't like Skeletor's voice. Like, what are you, from fucking Wales, dude? Like, it was hard to understand some of the stuff Skeletor was saying. And I thought the character was good. Like, Jared Leto played a good Skeletor. But, like, dude, the voice was just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I didn't know Skeletor was from fucking, I don't know, Wales or some shit, dude. Whatever accent that is. But I did like the character all around. I thought that Jared Leto did a good job. The biggest thing I did not like was at the very end, if you watched and sat, I'm sure you did, at the end there, the She-Ra, like, dude, get She-Ra the hell out of here, dude. Get her out of here. All right, I'm not a fan of She-Ra. I never was. Now, if you were a kid back in the 80s, as soon as that She-Ra stuff, like, let's appeal to girls, dude, like, it killed it off. Like, She-Ra killed Masters of the Universe. I don't like She-Ra. All right, I remember as a kid, I was like, dude, I love He-Man, blah blah blah, and then She-Ra, I was like, what, dude? Like, dude, what are these girl toys now, dude? Big muscle, strong barbarians and wizards and. Or whatever Skeletor is. Is he a wizard, dude? Or I guess he's a warlock, technically. I don't know, dude. But anyways, when the when the She-Ra stuff started coming out, I was like, and then it's on to the next thing, kind of. So I'm not a fan of She-Ra. I don't want to see a She-Ra movie. I think it's just the wrong move. Like, dude, girls are not going. I mean, okay, maybe a couple. But it's not like going to be like, oh, the She-Ra movie. Dude, it's going to be us. It's going to be a bunch of mid-40s. Dude, oh, yeah, I'm going to go see the She-Ra movie, dude. Like, oh, okay. Like, so I'm friends with, this is kind of like a side rant, but I got some friends that collect stuff. Masters of the Universe, you can tell I collect it. And some of them, quite a bit of them, actually. Like, oh, dude, I got She-Ra. I'm collecting She-Ra. Like, dude, why? Like, really? Did you play with She-Ra as a kid? I didn't. It was always Skeletor, He-Man, Scareglow, Mosquitor, Ninjor, like pretty much all these guys right here. Beastman, blah blah blah. But anyways, yeah, I don't like She-Ra, dude. Get her out of here. So that was the biggest thing I didn't like about the movie. Also, Orko, where was he at? I don't. Somebody told me that there's some Filmation owns the rights to Orko or some weird. I have no idea. She had Orko in the entire movie, but whatever. I like Orko. I wish he was in the movie. Another thing, dude, the Moss Man disrespect was real. Although I thought it was hilarious. But when Skeletor just annihilates Moss Man, I was like, damn, dude, they're just gonna... You remember how good he smelled, dude? Mossman smells great. Now, I don't have a Mossman figure. All right, Mossman wasn't my go-to guy when I was playing with the figures. Oh, I mean, I remember the smell of them, him and Stinkor, but I don't know. Did you know that there's a Moss Man deodorant? I swear to God. I swear to God, I saw it on Facebook, dude. Moss Man deodorant. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, the Moss Man disrespect was real. Another thing I kind of didn't like about the movie is like, dude, Trapjaw kind of looked like, I don't know, like, could you give him some muscles, dude? Like a little bit? Yeah, I don't know. He just looked like an elderly. Didn't he look old? He looked like, oh, hey, I'm Trapjaw, dude. I'm 65 years old and I'm scrawny. He had no muscles. Kind of looked a little weird. I feel like, they could have made him look better. Beastman, again, I thought looked great. In fact, I think he looked the best. Well, him and Skeletor. He-Man looked good, too. I thought, the acting, the actor, whatever, I don't even know his name. Maybe I should go Google it, dude. But I thought he did a good job. But, yeah, Trapjaw just kind of, I don't know. I like Trapjaw, so kind of didn't like the way he looked in the movie, but whatever. So I saw this movie with my buddy, and it was like the very first day that you could see it. He got VIP tickets at MJR, which, dude, like half of the seats were empty, but it was like the very first day, right? And I wanted to get the Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket, but it's MJR didn't have it. I guess AMC had that and they had the sword or whatever. And then MJR had they had the one where He-Man's walking up the steps and Skeletor's on his throne. And my buddy got that one. And they were $60. Let me know, did you get a popcorn bucket? I would have got the Castle Grayskull one, but they didn't have it at MJR. And I decided not to get that one that they had at MJR. And I have this right here. So, like, it's Skeletor on his throne. This is a newer piece, but I was like, I don't know. So I didn't get one, but they are pretty cool. But let me know, did you get a popcorn bucket? I decided to not get one. Instead, after the movie, I went on eBay and I just bought more toys, because why not, dude? I figured, I didn't buy a popcorn bucket, I'll just buy more action figures. But anyways, yeah, popcorn bucket's awesome. Another thing I didn't like was, dude, they just killed King Randor? Like, what? Yeah, like, I don't know. King Randor was kind of cool, I guess, right? Remember King Randor, dude? I don't even have his action figure, but yeah, rest in peace, King Randor, dude. I guess him and Moss Man are up in heaven right now. I don't know. They're probably shooting craps or something. I don't know. I heard King Randor is really fucking good at shooting craps. Yeah, so I don't know. I met him at the casino one time. What are you talking about, dude? Anyways, rest in peace, Moss Man and King Randor, dude. Another thing that was a little, I don't know, weird or whatever. So, obviously a spoiler, but like when Skeletor dies, like, I mean, I assume he's not dead, because when he quote unquote killed He-Man, He-Man came back and like whatever. That part was like kind of confusing, by the way. Like, well, he's like, oh, no, I'm back on Earth. Did I die? Yeah, you died. Oh, the power was in you. Like, all right, whatever. Like, the story is kind of, like, weird anyways. It kind of always was, really. Kind of always, really. Even back in the day, like, the mini comics is different from the cartoon. Different, like, so, whatever. But I assume Skeletor's not dead. Do I want a sequel? Yes, of course. I hope the movie does well. I think it will. I also wonder, like, is this gonna, like, are the toys gonna go up in value? I don't know. By the way, let me know. Do you collect any Masters of the Universe stuff? I collect other stuff too. I collect toys and retro stuff kind of anyway, but yeah, so as far as the storyline goes, I hope that's not it for Skeletor. Like, oh, he's done. Now it's time for She-Ra, dude. Get She-Ra out of here, dude. God. When I got out of the movie, me and my buddy got out of the movie, we saw this guy we were talking to before the movie. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, you got the popcorn bucket and everything," and he's like, "Oh, I hope this movie's good." And I'm like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." So we saw him after the movie, and he was pissed, dude. He's like, I think I'm gonna return this popcorn bucket." Oh, good luck with that, dude. I'm sure they're gonna take your used popcorn bucket and just, oh, here's a refund. Anyways, I was like, why? He's like, dude, He-Man was just like, he wasn't like a badass enough. And I was, all right, I get it. Yeah, I mean, all right, I would like to see He-Man, fight more, whatever. And he's like, oh, it was too woke and blah blah blah. Like, I didn't think it was woke at all. In fact, they had a moment in there where Fisto said to Ram Man, he's like, "Give him head, Ram Man," and that kind of adult humor, So I didn't think it was woke at all, and he's like, "Yeah, there's too much talking about your feelings or whatever." He was talking about your feelings, or I don't know, dude. Movie was good. I thought it was good. But he didn't, and he ended up keeping his popcorn bucket. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought. Subscribe, if you want, dude. I don't know, maybe I'll never upload again, but I probably will, because I know that people are gonna probably ask me about my action figures, and I don't know. And I'm working on making something that is very hard, and eventually I will make a video about that, and I will make a video about the action figures, and maybe I'll just start making videos. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Where did you see the movie? AMC, MJR, some other whatever. And, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? I think I would give it a 7.5, almost, or an 8. So anyways, until we meet again, I can't do Skeletor's voice. Later.